Atmabodh Upanishad, written by Adiguru Shankaracharya. Atmabodha, meaning self-knowledge or self-awareness, is an exceptionally lucid and readable work of Shankaracharya, consisting of 68 verses or shlokas. It is in a sense a simple summary of his entire Vedantic structure of thought. Intended, it would seem, as a basic primer for his students and followers. The text follows a clearly elaborated doctrine, starting with knowledge as a key to liberation, the nature of the Atma within us, the assertion of the pervasive and attribute-less nature of Brahman, and the path towards the realization of the complete identity between the Atma and Brahm. Shloka number 1. श्री आत्मबोधा तपोभि क्षीण पापानां शांतानां वीतरागिणां मुमुक्षूणां पेक्ष्यो अयम आत्मबोधो विधीयते. I am composing the Atmabodha, this treatise of the knowledge of the self for those who have purified themselves by austerities and are peaceful in heart and calm, who are free from cravings and are desirous of liberation. Shloka number 2. Bodho anya sadhanebhyo hi sakshan mokshaik sadhanam pakasya vahin vat jnanam vina moksho na siddhyati. Just as the fire is the direct cause for cooking, so without knowledge no emancipation can be had. Compared with all other forms of discipline, knowledge of the self is the one direct means for liberation. Slok number 3. Avirodhi taya karmana vidyam vinivartayed vidya vidyam nihantiyev tejasti mir sangavat. Action cannot destroy ignorance, for it is not in conflict with or opposed to ignorance. Knowledge does barely destroy ignorance as light destroys deep darkness. Shloka number 4. Avichinna iva jnanat nashe sati kevalaha swayam prakashayate hi atma meghapayam shumaneva. The soul appears to be finite because of ignorance. When ignorance is destroyed, the self, which doesn't admit of any multiplicity, truly reveals itself by itself, like the sun when the clouds pass away. Shloka number 5. Agyan kalusham jivam jnanabhyasa vi nirmalam kritva jnanam swayam nashye jalam katkarenuvat. Constant practice of knowledge purifies the self, Jivatma, stained by ignorance, and then disappears itself as the power of the Kataka nut settles down after it has cleansed the muddy water. Number 6. Sansare swapnatulyo hi rag dveshadi sankulaha swakale satyavat bhati prabodhe satya sad bhavet. The world, which is full of attachments, aversions, etc., is like a dream. It appears to be real as long as it continues, but appears to be unreal when one is awake. Shloka number 7. Tavat satyam jagat bhati shukti karjatam yatha yavan gyayate brahma sarvadhishthanam vayam. The Jagat appears to be true, Satyam, as long as Brahman, the substratum, the basis of all this creation, is not realized. It is like the illusion of silver in the mother of pearl. Number 8. Upadane akhiladhare jaganti parmeshware sargsthiti lyan yanti budbuddha nivarini. Like bubbles in the water, the worlds rise, exist and dissolve in the Supreme Self, which is the material cause and the prop of everything. Number 9. Sachidatam Manya Nusyute Nitya Vishnu Prakalpita Vyaktayo Vividha Sarva Hatke Katka Divat. All the manifested world of things and beings are projected by imagination upon the substratum, which is the eternal all pervading Vishnu, whose nature is existence, intelligence, just as the different ornaments are all made out of the same gold. Number 10. यथाकाशो ऋषिकेशो नानोपाधिगतो विभु तद्भेद विभिन्न वद्भाति तन्नाशे केवलो भवेत्. The all pervading Akasa appears to be diverse on account of its association with various conditionings, upadhis, which are different from each other. Space becomes one on the destruction of these limiting adjuncts. So also the omnipresent truth appears to be diverse on account of its association with the various upadhis and becomes one on the destruction of these upadhis.